Smith, and it is time for another episode of Live Happier Q&A. Today's question comes from Stephanie, and Stephanie says, I hear you talk a lot about dreams and desires, and honestly, I can't find any. Is that normal? Honestly, the answer I'm going to say is yes. I'm assuming you have small kids you're taking care of and a spouse and working full-time or at least part-time, and you just have a lot of things that you're giving to. And I think that happens a lot with women, that we give so much to other people that we kind of lose who we are. And it becomes easy to do that because you're just so caught up in giving to other people. So I want to give you, first off, a little break in the fact that it's understandable that you've lost your dreams and desires. And then I also want to really caution you against continuing down that path, because it is one that will eventually lead to nowhere. It really is important for all of us to have dreams and desires, and especially if we have children, it's important to show our children the power of dreams and desires, and how having a dream and accomplishing something is a great way to show that our kids that that's how you live happier. And that's, honestly, at the end of the day, that's what we want our kids to do. So if we believe our kids learn from us, the first thing I would say to you is to really start getting in touch with what is it you want to do. So, taking 5 minutes once a week, 5 minutes a day, moving that into an hour a day, moving that into an hour a week, or however, any time that you can eke out of your life to just get in touch with you, to spend time with you, to really be asking yourself, what is it that I enjoy doing? The greatest ways I find to get people kind of thinking down the path, if they've totally forgotten about dreams and desires, is to think about what you were doing in high school or in college. What were you engaging in those times? What was interesting to you? What was fascinating to you? Who were you then? And I bet those same dreams and desires are still there, or at least a version of them. So that's a great way to kind of jumpstart your process and reminding yourself of what you liked doing then. So those would be my real first two keys. One, taking time to give back to yourself and engaging in some self-care. Giving back to yourself, taking hot baths, going out to dinner with a friend, whatever it is that gives back to you. And then two, taking some real time to think back what used to be really important to you, what was most important to you. I guarantee you, when you start making this a priority and when you really start engaging in what is most important to you, it will come forth. It's because we don't make it a priority these days that it doesn't. And I think it is detrimental to you and your family if you aren't living your dreams and desires. So Stephanie, I'm so glad you asked the question, because I really think it's an important one. That is it. I'll see you guys next week for another Live Happier Q&A. Have a great one. Bye.